I don't know if I remember the controls. We'll see. I think I know what I'm doing in this game still. The game was starting to get harder. This is a bit spooky. The game was starting to get not so easy anymore. This is the Starbreeze logo, by the way. This is how they want to present themselves to the world. This like fucked up looking FMV. Yo, what's up, Gundam Goku?
I always knew my destiny. My father was a man of faith and a heroic crusader who fought valiantly for the cause of good. The stories of his honor and triumph seemed infinite, and in truth, I never grew tired of hearing them. When news of his death during a crusade in the Holy Land reached us, I decided to emulate him to the best of my ability. I dedicated myself to become a Knight of the Temple, as Father had wanted. I diligently studied the arts of fighting and the Word of God, and I was finally accepted within the Templar Knights. It was the first step on a journey that would change my life, and the world as we all knew it.
Alright, cool. Very cool. Is extras still empty? Oh, these are just the cutscenes. Are all the extras just gonna be like the game cutscenes? I feel like that's a bit lame. That's not really extras. I hope that once we beat the game, we get some making of there or something. That would be good. But yeah, we are wait. Last checkpoint is Showdown in Acre. But then this was made 7 minutes later. So I think we don't want to load the last checkpoint. I think we want to load level 12. Right? Yeah, because this is like 7 minutes later. We'll go with this then. Yep, here we are. Let's see. Do I remember what I am doing? Ugh. I feel like they have so much health now. Just like generally. Everyone takes so long to kill. It really doesn't help that the basic attack seems to knock enemies so far away that the rest of the combo is just guaranteed to miss. That's something I remember noticing last time we played this. There's a whole lot of missing because your first attack just sends the guy like flying away. This shadow map, dude. It's just the perfect squares. Lowest resolution shadows of all time. Or maybe that's just how the buildings are above us. And no one's gonna drop health, huh? I know I have the healing spell. I don't remember what the button is. It's like R plus something. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that like now. R plus X. Just get down and pray in the middle of the fight. I figure, like, if my bars are gonna be full, then we're better off just using the healing spell at that time instead of, like, having the bars overfill, and then we're just like, wasting bar charge, pretty much. Dude. Like, he just... Come on. The enemies block so much in this game.
What could this be?
Like, in this case, it's probably a good idea to just heal, right? I haven't really been playing it that way, but I think that's the way to go. I guess that's like the prayer meter or something. I don't know. The game never gave it an official name, but the meter does have to be full to prayer, to pray. So that's like a meter of how much God is paying attention to you at that time. Or something. No, if the bar is empty, then he's not listening. Your prayers will fall on deaf ears. But if the bar is full, then God is officially tuned into the stream. Dude, I don't have an opening. Okay, there we go.
This looks interesting.
I wonder if the other weapons would be better. Also, damn, can I please change targets to someone who's actually standing near me? There's supposed to be some kind of way you can change targets using the C stick, but it's like not working for me. Nope, okay, time to heal. I was trying to not do that. I feel like I've spread it. Like, can I please... I really just want to target the guy who's actually standing right in front of my face instead of the guy who's like 10 feet away and around a corner. I don't think it matters. Like, I think it will re-auto. It'll like fix your auto-targeting if you just point the analog stick in the right direction. But it matters a little bit. What? Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that. I feel like some of my arrows totally went through him. I feel like one or two of those arrows definitely just went straight through him without, like, colliding. How do we do this again? Okay. The whole combo system's a little weird because you really have to buffer your whole combo in, like, right away. And meanwhile, you're just gonna get blocked or interrupted or push them away or something. Hey, Gris. Welcome back to Dark Souls. If this game actually let me dodge roll, then it would just be Dark Souls. I think it was probably this one. I haven't streamed in 4 days because I've been away. So it was probably, you're thinking of this game from the last time I streamed it, which was on Wednesday. It could have also been a Yakuza game. The OG Yakuzas have a lot of weirdness going around with that. Sure. The Saracen leader is here somewhere. Somewhere. In the level named after him. So he's gotta be a boss fight once we get to him, right? I'm still hopeful that this game will have bosses. My faith meter is full on that. Yo, what's up, Yamo? Was Baten Kaito's origins? This door, okay, it is a real door. Yeah, well, so right now, I don't really, like, the loading screen tip from the first level that we did today said something like, I have to find their leader to see if he can help me, but we're just, like, killing his entire army. So I'm not sure why we expect him to help us after all of this. But also, technically, we're not even here necessarily just for some, like, good old-fashioned crusading. We're looking for a specific evil dude who's, like, summoning demons or something. And he fled to here on a boat. Okay, this is not going so good. These guys are like super aggro. Yo, what's up, producer? What do you mean it's that game? What do you know that I don't about Knights of the Temple Infernal Crusade? Should I be afraid of this? It's been okay so far. It's a little bit tricky, but it's been okay so far. I'm kind of afraid. I haven't really died yet, but I'm kind of afraid of the lack of checkpoints. Like, I think that once we get into the later parts of the game, there's going to be a whole lot of restarting levels. Potentially. Thanks for the 33 months, though. I do appreciate it a whole ton, and I hope you are doing well today, Mr. Producer. I guess I did hype this game up. This game had like a secret, like, villain arc. Not villain arc, but it had a story arc where I feel like it came up in conversation a number of times before eventually getting added to the list. There was some foreshadowing to this game, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I need to find that key.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they're crucifying a dude here. Okay.
You look upon this scene and are repulsed by what you think is profane and evil. But soon you will understand. You will come to know the beauty and the glory of what you now behold. You know, you are a lot like us, Paul. You fight with all your passion for a cause. We Saracens are much the same, though our cause differed from yours. We have had never-ending wars with the European forces, but now the Lord Bishop has united us all. The cause must be the right one. Are you fighting the right cause, Paul? Join us, and your heart will be fulfilled. We share a true belief that unites all men, all religions. We have your kind, knights of the
Yeah, nah, this sounds fake.
fighting side by side.
I like that you can't see my guy's face during this, so you just gotta guess what he's thinking in there.
Worth every sacrifice, every single spilt life. Come with us to the holy city of Jerusalem. Soon, the circle will be completed with the last sacrifice. You cannot imagine the power with which we will rule the world. You cannot resist, Paul. This is your destiny, just as the destiny of that beautiful girl Adele is to help us close the circle. Very well. Then you die.
Man, there's like a Black Knight guy. This is basically the boss, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, get out of here. Gonna be spamming that L+A spin attack a whole bunch here, I think. I just think it makes it extra funny that, like, the evil dude's giving his big speech, and then meanwhile, it cuts to the close-up shot of just Helmet. What is he thinking? This completely unreacting Helmet. Man, this is going really bad. People need to start dying soon. I think I'm just gonna lose. I think this guy's just got me. 3, 4, okay. No! That was really close. Wait, I had healing. Shit. Okay. Well, I think we have to start the whole level over because of that. Yeah, I can't. Wait, what the? The camera gets really weird if you try using a spell after you're dead, or using one of the prayers after you're dead. Yeah, they're making me start the whole level over for that, though. That's unfortunate. Could have probably played that better somehow. Definitely the main problem is the Black Knight, because his attacks hit way harder. Problem is, for the most part, I'm just not really sure like how to hit people without also taking damage myself. Like, your attacks don't really stagger enemies or anything. They just kind of take the hit and keep doing what they were doing. It is a pretty cool game. I think that the key to the combat has a lot to do with timing. I think it has a lot to do with knowing enemy attack patterns and then timing your attacks so that you can fit them in between theirs. Something like that, maybe. Not who I was trying to swing at. Completely wasted opportunity. And you do just get like shredded by these guys really, really fast when they have you in a corner because they have that like spin attack that they do. Like, all my attacks are just way too slow. Maybe the axe is better. The axe is like not better. The axe is the same. Alright, well, I'm not really going into this in a better position. Actually, there might be more. I'm not sure. Is there more? No, okay. I'm kind of just doing worse. Okay, hold up. I think I've got my plan. That's one dead. That's two dead. Okay, yeah, I believe I've cracked the code. I believe I've cracked the code, and the answer is L plus B. L plus B when they're not busy doing something, and it causes them to get knocked down, and then you can just hit them as they're standing up. Like so. I feel like this guy is making like monster noises, right? Just play this safe. There we go.
What's this?
This dude's just dead. There's no investigating that. He's just dead. Oh, the box is vibrating. Sure, let's open the box that's vibrating. This is looking like a new prayer. Upgrade for the Salutaris, the sacred power of divine healing. Do I heal more now? Was that what that might be what that means. All right, cool. I guess that was the boss. The bishop managed to escape, but he told me where he was going. He's going to Jerusalem. Of course. Rib cage on the ground here. That's where I left my rib cage. Yes, this is more fun than the Prince of Persia games. This is a lot more fun than Prince of Persia, even though the combat is like a lot clumsier. Like Prince of Persia, they allocated all of their stat points, so to speak, into like making the animation of the combat as fluid as possible. But it's not fun. Whereas with this, I feel like the animation is pretty fluid. Like, I'll give them that. It does feel incredibly jank to be playing this game. But it kind of doesn't matter because it's still fun. Was that better? Was that healing even better? I can't tell. I have an idea. If I do this...
A new mace. Just what I was looking for.
Oh. Do you want to turn the crank? Yes. Oh, I have to solve a puzzle. What's this supposed to look like when it's solved exactly? Is it supposed to look like something? Okay, here. Well, let's put that there. And then this, it's lined up now, for whatever that's worth. Oh, wait, hang on. It's gotta look like this. Probably. I think we just have it upside down. No. They all kind of look like that. This one also kind of looks like that now. Are there more cranks that I'm not aware of? Is there a third crank here? Wait, hang on. Because the center piece isn't moving. I think it's actually that we have to line this up on a diagonal like this. Well, wait, no, because this is the centerpiece moving. Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait, hang on. So we're moving pieces 1 and 3 with the left crank. And pieces 2 and 4 with this crank. How does this make any sense? What? I feel like it's just not... Like, I feel like we're moving pieces 1 and 3 at the same time with one of these cranks, and those just aren't lined up. And they're just never gonna be lined up. Or wait, hang on, maybe they will. If we just, like... do... that. That correct? No. Almost. Something's not quite right about it. Maybe if we move this until this piece is more of like a... that. There we go. Now we're good. Oh, that reminds me. Maybe you can't see shit because my usual filter is not on. That's slightly better. That should be at least slightly brighter. Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah, this is just like brighter, like it's just like a bit of a gamma adjustment, but this is more what it actually looks like on my monitor that I'm playing on. The capture is too dark otherwise. So I usually have this on, but then for some reason this is only correct for Gamecube, and for other consoles it makes things look weird. I have to turn it off if I'm playing something else, and then I forget to turn it back on. So are there different combos for the mace? No. This game never had bloom. There's no... I'm pretty sure there's no bloom in this. That was really unnecessarily risky. I should have just healed during the fight. Friends and foes unite under the flag of evil. Yeah, the bishop guy who we saw in the cutscene, who then was referenced in the text box on the loading screen. The bishop is like going around summoning demons, and just like it makes people evil or something. That's who we're mainly trying to stop. These guys are just environmental hazards. These dudes are just in my way. Or I think they've probably been possessed by the demons. Otherwise, they wouldn't be attacking me. feel like you can probably just run past a lot of combat in this game if you knew exactly who was like dropping the keys and stuff like that. There's probably someone who's done a speedrun of this, although I don't know. I had honestly never heard of this game before. And because it's PAL only, that kind of greatly cuts in to like how many people have even played it. But, I mean, if I've learned anything from Gamecube thing, it's that people will speedrun literally anything. There's always more runners than you think there are of a game. I didn't look though, I don't know if anyone has done a run of this. 'You gotta get a better blockbuster then. There's, for the most part, I use this one site, or I go to this one blockbuster location, I guess, that only has the US games. But if I need something like this, I've got a backup site that has everything. It's just like the full redump set. So it's got like every version, every region, all the demo discs, stuff like that.
Get him.
30 minutes for Knights of the Temple 2. Interesting. Yeah, I know. Theo was telling me about Knights of the Temple 2 a little bit because he's played it. Apparently it's more of like, it's a little bit, he didn't say open world, but he said more open. Where I think there's like side quests and stuff in that game that you can do. I don't think I have anything like that for PDA games. PDA games are definitely like very unpreserved compared to like games anyone would care about. I straight up had to buy and dump a PDA game myself when I did the Serious Sam speedrun on it. I had to buy that game off eBay and then dump it myself because it didn't seem like there was a copy of it online. Nowadays there is. And I put my copy online as well at the time. But all I was able to find back in the day was the demo that they released. And also, like, the interesting thing about PDA is that you need all of these special files to be able to even configure the emulator, and those aren't readily available. Like the Palm OS system files. Maybe it's better now, I don't know, but I had to download those files from some very sketchy locations, or like an old FTP server, that kind of thing. I did buy a real PDA. Like, the state of emulation was also awful when I was first messing with PDA stuff, where your choice was to use the official debugging emulator that Palm released back in the day, which runs way, way, way too fast on modern computers and just instantly crashes. So that's not really viable. Or to run the smartphone port, because someone had ported that old emulator to Android. And that worked a little better, but the only reason why it worked better is because Android phones are just slower than desktop PCs. So even on my phone at the time, my phone was still too fast and it would crash and just generally be unplayable. So I had to use an old Android phone running the Android port of the original debugging emulator in order to play the game. Then some guy developed like a libretro emulator for it, which is a lot better. Has a lot of problems with the setup process. It's not so smooth still, but you can actually do it. So that's a pretty major upgrade. But yeah, I bought a PDA because the state of emulation was so bad. The problem is, to play Serious Sam properly in color requires a very, very specific PDA. Like, there is a very small window of time where the game worked. It's sort of hard to explain, or I guess it's not. Like, Palm PDAs up until Palm OS version 4.0, I think it was. I think it was up until version 4.0, they had like some kind of processor, and then they switched to ARM for 4.0. And there's an emulator, like there's an emulation layer, so they're trying. Like, most software probably would still work on Palm OS 4 or whatever, on like an ARM PDA. But Serious Sam's kind of a complicated game, so the emulation layer did not work. So in order to play it in color, you needed a PDA running 3.5, which there didn't seem to be a lot of. And then another complication is that the ones running 3.5, here I should shut up for this cutscene. I think the bishop, there's like a dead kid there.
Good man, let me help you.
I think the bishop killed that kid.
Paul,
Adele.
these are all people who refused to join the Lord Bishop. They tried to resist him. Good people. Lost. This is what will become of the world if he is not stopped. Paul, my strength is beginning to fail. The Lord Bishop and his hordes are advancing to the Holy City. The righteous struggle with all their might to thwart his plans, but they do not understand that no worldly power can defeat him. You must go to Jerusalem, Paul. I will teach you another prayer.
Alright, what are we getting?
Pater omnipotens, sine potestatem tuum succumdare corpus meum, e defendare me ad militibus satanae. Amen. I must rest now.
This is so sick, dude. It's like, I will teach you the prayer, and she starts speaking in Latin. She just like says the prayer. Well, I can't know if the Dante's Inferno game, if they had played this when they made that. Obviously, I mean, I haven't played Dante's Inferno. Obviously, like, ooh, we're going to Jerusalem now. Like, I think that's like a more God of War type game. Yeah, it's like a God of War ripoff. My guess is that they said God of War is an action game about Greek mythology. What if we made an action game about white people mythology? And so they just like did the same thing, but like Bible instead of ancient Greek. That's like a little different from this, which is like Crusades. Yeah, as I was saying that, I was like, wait a minute, this joke doesn't work at all. Never mind. But my point is, I don't think that game has anything to do with this one, probably. Even though they're both like Crusader-looking dudes. Action games. Wait, what is that prayer that I learned to do? The sacred power of divine aura. Don't mind if I do. Does this just make me go, like, sicko mode? What's happening now? I think their swords are passing through me. Yeah, check this out. It's temporary invincibility. That's gonna be really good. That's gonna be really good, actually, I bet. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to say about PDAs is that version 4.0 is also the same like era of PDA when they started having USB connectivity and also SD card slots. So one of the PDAs, that's the exact right version to like play Serious Sam on. If you want one of those, they like connect to the PC via serial. That's like the only way to get the program onto it. It's a serial port connection, and you need to use like some ancient software that doesn't run under modern operating systems. So to properly play that game, you not only need the ancient PDA, but you also need an ancient computer to load the software onto it. Yeah, I think they did also support. I think some of the ones from that era had infrared. I can't remember exactly, but also like that's not more helpful, you know? Like, yeah, it also has infrared transfer. Good. Just how am I gonna do that? And also, even if I could do that, that's probably even slower than serial. And it would still rely on the crappy ancient software made for Windows 2000. Honey Nut Cheerios in your computer. Well, cereal and computers might not mix. Not that kind of cereal. Gonna fight each other through the gate. I think I've never tried messing with this stuff. I mean, I think you can just get like a USB to serial adapter. It's just like a basic USB cable that then has the serial port on the end of it. I've used those before. In college, I had to use one of those for like programming an FPGA that for some reason was so ancient that it took a serial connection. So like probably, I don't know how much, I did buy a 4.0 PDA at the time and confirmed that the emulation didn't work right. And then I think the other issue that I had at the time was that the 3.5 ones were more expensive for some reason. I think they're like considered more collectible by PDA enthusiasts. It's like a more iconic era of Palm. So also they were trying to charge me like $60 for like a PDA from the year 2000 that like has all these other complications. And I had already bought a PDA that didn't work, and I just gave up at that point. I was like, whatever, the phone emulator will have to do, even though it's very problematic. Interestingly, the disc that Serious Sam came on, like the way they distributed, I don't know how. I assume this was the common method of distributing PDA software back in the day. It came on a CD, and the CD actually has, I think, its own installer program on it for connecting to the PDA and installing the game. But then if you browse the files of the CD, you can see like I can't remember the file extension, but like the game file is just right there, totally unprotected, no DRM, and you can just rip it right off the CD and then transfer it over a different way, which is good because the program on the Serious Sam CD absolutely does not run on modern operating systems. I think the box it came in says it's meant for like Windows 98 and 2000 and not even XP. It probably would run in XP, but not after that is my guess. XP's usually got good compatibility with weird old crap. Yeah, I grew up with XP at home. We had a computer that ran Windows XP. And like I had tons of games that were all like meant for Windows 95 and stuff, and they all still worked perfectly fine. And yeah, I still have all those CDs, but absolutely none of those games ever worked again after XP. Do these only work once? Are you for real? I'm not actually sure if I'm going the right way. I have this key, and there's a number of locked gates around, but I'm sort of lost. I'm relying on the spawning enemies to tell me if I'm going the right way. The game put some guys here. This is probably correct. Alright, here, let's become invincible. Yeah, I always thought XP was ugly as a kid. You know, the computers at the school were running, like, Mac OS 9. Those were the school computers. It was those iMacs with the translucent plastic and the blue and, like, the hockey puck mice. That's what we had at school. And Mac OS 9 just looked way better than Windows XP. Windows XP was stupid. I didn't like how the search function required you to, like, talk to a cartoon dog. This is weird and stupid. But yeah, really clinging to XP was more of a Vista thing. I definitely had Vista as a kid as well. I used Vista at the time, even though it was awful. It ran like garbage. But no, I never had any beef with 7. 7's good. 7 was a good time. It's a book about astrological constellations. Do you wish to examine it? It doesn't give me a yes or no. It's just, do you wish to examine it? Anyway, here you go. When the scorpion travels north, I should probably write this down. I feel like this is a write this down type moment. When the scorpion travels north to meet the messenger of the gods and Juno, queen of heaven, both day and night will change. Life will change. Persona 5. Oh, the puzzle's right here. I did not have to write that down. Okay, wait. Alright. Fuck ME. Yeah, I never used ME. I'm pretty sure. I have like vague memories when I was really little of us running Windows 98. We definitely had a Windows 98 PC when I was like really little, but mostly I remember growing up on XP. So we want the Scorpion, that being Scorpio, traveling north to meet... Well, let's just start fucking with the wheels and see what happens. Scorpio... Okay, the issue, Scorpio is that letter M. Mercury is like the male symbol with horns, and Juno is like that one. So we gotta look for this crap on here. Like, there's Mercury on the wheel, I see that. And I'm looking to travel north. And then... Well, none of these are even... None of the center wheel one... Oh, wait, here we go. It's this. Okay, that was easy enough. You've had to repair an MEMIS system in a professional... Wait, a professional setting. Why? Oh god, is this just... New enemy type just dropped and it's just the previous boss but faster? Hold up, hold up. We gotta go Super Saiyan for this one. Got the protection of the gods. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm coming inside. I'm going back inside, dude. This is the puzzle I just did, right? Yeah, it's even playing the You're Dead music. I love how this game does this. It's so dramatic. And no healing. Oh, hello. Wanna come on in? Wait, hold up. Have I just found cheese? They don't want to come inside. Oh, okay. No, it's happening. Oh god. Like teleporting around on the door. I'm gonna have to do so much stuff again after I die here. That guy spawning. Wait, I have an idea. I just need an opening to get these guys off my ass. Come at me. Nope. Okay, got him. Where's the last guy? Where'd he go? Dude, is he like hiding from me? Where did he go? Did he leave? Did he literally just get bored and leave? Or did I kill him? I might have accidentally killed him with one of those desperate spins. Oh no, he's right there. He's right there. My arrows are going directly through him. And he didn't care about that, and he's gonna kill me now. Yep. Well, an attempt was made. He did not care about the arrows. That you could literally see them just going through his body. That sucks. That's kind of a huge amount of progress lost. This is still the first level of Jerusalem as well, right? Like, we just got here. This is already happening. Maybe I just need to make a run for it. Maybe it's time to employ the skip the combat strats. Wait, I totally did the save at a checkpoint statue thing. Why is it making me start the whole level over? I totally used that statue at some point. Why is it not? Yeah, it should have saved when I used the statue about halfway through this level. Man, the lighting from this... Like, I think the lighting from using this ability just makes the whole game lag like crazy. That's funny. Got him. Health is already trash, though. Oh, okay, turn off. You can turn off the sad music. I'm not gonna die anymore. Okay, yeah. Bow and arrow is really only good if you know they're coming from like a mile away. Damn, I am going to tell SG4E about this.
What could this be?
Got him. Oh, he's just gonna stand there while I kill him. This is huge. Check this out. Look at all this free damage. He's just dead. He's just dead for free. Are you also just gonna stand there? Nah, now he's coming at me. Yeah, I think success in this game is gonna involve a lot more bow and arrow usage. A whole lot of sniping like that before I'm close enough for them to see me. This is here. The gate that I'm looking for is back this way. Here's the statue I used. Do you wish to save your progress? I hit yes on this and it didn't actually save my progress.
He's right there. Get him.
That seems like it was probably a stupid idea. No music, we're doing fine. I don't want to hear that.
This looks interesting.
So this is the key that gets me into the, Oh, these snipes. These snipes, dude, look at this. Just skip fighting this guy. See ya. I think the strat is just spin first, ask questions later. Just like hit the spin button. Seems good. That didn't even kill him. No, okay, he's dead. He still had some health left after the sword went in, though. The epic finisher, and then they just get up from it. So I would love for this to actually save. I think that maybe the issue is that because I hit continue, it went to like restart the level. Whereas if I had hit load game, that's probably like a load from last checkpoint. That's probably what that is. What? I just stab into the wall. Those guys aren't gonna follow me in here. There's no way. Also, I have a theory. But I have to solve this puzzle again, but it's an easy one. You just stick this up top, like so. Wait, this is lined up now. Hang on. The scorpion travels north. Yeah, the scorpion... This is just correct. And it didn't even do anything. Maybe you have to read the book. No? What? This is correct. Oh, wait, no, they move... Wait. No, hang on. What? Where's the M? Here's the M. I think it, like, they moved it on me when I read the book. Or maybe I'm just stupid. So my theory is that because I haven't killed these people... Well, first of all, can I just leave? Someone has tampered with the lock. It still cannot be operated. Okay, no. The main problem guy is still here. Let's try just, like, God powering up. And see if I can just, like, tank him. This dude is like boss fight level. Look at all of his health. I think I maybe can't use the God power again. I just gotta heal. Oh, I wish that I had went and picked up that health when I had the chance. Okay, I do have the chance. No! Wait, how did he stand up so fast? Was he just hiding behind that pillar the whole time? Well, we'll try to load from the statue now. We'll do it differently. Load game. Last checkpoint. This looks like this is it. Okay, hang on a second. So I still lost a bunch of progress. Because I was trying to use the checkpoint wisely. As far as, like, I'm not going to use the checkpoint until after doing this section of the level. Like, the game is sort of split into thirds, is the way I was thinking of things. Or at least this level is sort of split into thirds. I was like, I'll save after, like, the save appears after the first third, but I'm going to save it until it's time for the third third. I'm making no sense right now, but you know what I mean, hopefully. But no, it just, like, hard resets you back to when it wanted you to use the save. That's not what I meant to do. Well, we're using this on nobody now. I totally pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, see, so, like, I wanted to keep it. I wanted to save after coming all the way up here and then going back down. Well, this game is definitely, just by... Like, I don't know, maybe this game seems boring or something. But this is definitely way more interesting than the endless deluge of movie slop that I have to play on the GameCube. This is way more interesting than that to me.
What's that?
So let me try solving this without the book again. You put the M there. Yeah, see, so it's all lined up. M, horns, thingy. You do have to read the book. And then after you read the book, the puzzle is still correct, but now I gotta cycle it all the way around or something. That it knows it's correct. What? No, this is it. Oh, it's gonna be because we want the middle one to be the white horns for some reason instead of the black horns. Yeah, there we go. And that... I don't know where that door is. There's probably a reason why. Both the day and night will change. Like, maybe that's your hint that you want the white horns. Or something. Ooh, yes. Hold up. Hold up, we've got the exploit. Oh, I can't get the angle again. Can't get it to... I can't get the angle again, and now they're moving. I had him for a second there, but then the door closed. Oh god, he's in my face. Alright. He gave me easy mode. He literally just gave me easy mode there. And you will never make it around my table. That guy just like dodge an arrow. Absolute legend. Yeah, look at him. He can dodge arrows. Alright, we win. I got him. And it's the Sword of the Black Knight. The power of evil is still present in the instrument of death. I need to be careful with this. So where was that door they were showing me? Like, I'm pretty sure that I actually didn't even have to kill that guy if I just knew where this door they want me to go to was. Oh, here we go. It's literally just right here, and now we leave. Well, I got the sword upgrade. Like, that's probably worth killing him, because the Black Knight sword is probably better. And it's, like, maybe an optional upgrade. Jerusalem has also fallen into the hands of evil. Alright. You know, it doesn't seem better. Maybe it's better, but I can't actually tell. Like, are we killing these dudes in fewer hits? Maybe. I would need to see the side-by-side comparison on that. It definitely still has the power of evil in it, you can tell. Okay, yeah, this is like definitely better, right? I think it is legit, like, definitely better. Yo, what's up, Kiev? It's going good. The last level took a couple of attempts, but overall it's going good. Game is cool. I do think I feel what Yimo is saying, maybe, in that I wish the levels looked different from each other instead of just kind of looking like this the whole time. Like, we did go from the city of Acre, or Accra, or however it's meant to be said. Nobody ever said it out loud in the game, so I don't know. But we went from there to Jerusalem, and it just kind of looks exactly the same. The beginning area of the game did look a little bit different. But for progression's sake, something a little different might be nice. Also, I'm still holding out hope that we, like, go through a portal to hell at some point in this game. It's called Infernal Crusade, and so far there's been no Inferno. So it's a little bit, like, false advertising-y. Still waiting on my Inferno. Stop hitting me, I'm praying. upgrade. I love the way this game does upgrades, though, where it's like, you'll see an extra powerful enemy who's got the new weapon, and then you kill him and take it. That's how you find, like, all the sword upgrades in this game. It's like that was like a unique axe guy, and he just dropped his unique axe. The bearded axe. It will cause a lot of fear. And a lot of beard. I'm not really sure if there's any... I've just been using the sword the whole game, but I don't think the axe actually attacks any slower. It kind of seems the same, so I wonder if I should be playing with axes this whole time. What if this game has a weapon triangle that I just didn't know about? And because I've been using swords against guys with maces or something, I've just been doing like half damage this whole game.
Grab him!
Hold, please. It's time to pray. Yeah, I'm not really sure that the axe is actually any different or better or worse. I'm gonna stick with the sword because it was hard to get, so I'm more attached to it. Dude, these like, it's the Mace Knights that block so much stuff. These guys are really annoying. Everyone else is sort of reasonable. Also, hey, Giga.
There he is.
Oh, hello. Damn, that guy. There's like a zip line here. I don't think zip lines had been invented yet, so I can't take that. Yeah, look how fast we're just like slicing through stuff now. This sword is definitely a big upgrade over the last one.
Come here.
Like literally I have an attack that's a guaranteed guard break. It's L plus A. I get to do it, and then I get to do like one swing after that, and then he just reguards. It makes these mace guys so annoying. It's a really slow process to kill even one of them. Ooh, bad lag in the tower. I would love to go down to the sewers, sure. You know, early in this game, like last time I played it, I'm pretty sure I said out loud, sewers hadn't been invented yet, so there's not going to be a sewer level. But here we are. I guess they're super advanced in Jerusalem in the year 12 whatever. It's time to leave Jerusalem and search for him elsewhere, like the sewers. Well, here we are then. Check it off. Anyway, I'm going to step away for a minute. I'll be back in a sec, and then we gotta go on a sewer adventure. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is the 1200s. Did the Romans have sewers? They had aqueducts. I didn't think they had, like, legit sewers, though. I thought they just, like... I don't know. I don't think they had that.
He's right there. Stop him.
Yeah, literally just like, I think the game has become spin to win. I think that the strategy for combat is to just do this, and then you win. Just do that a whole bunch. Right, well they had like bathhouses or whatever. Big communal baths. Oh, look how ugly the water is in this game. I forgot about that. Look at the beautiful water. Photorealistic. This game does not have good graphics. I think it's mostly serviceable, but the water is not okay. This looks so bad. It just looks like TV static or something. Is this what water looked like back in? Because we didn't have photography. So, like, I don't know, man. Maybe water looked like this.
What's this?
Oh, I snapped the lever in half or something. I'll take that then. The me versus water guy, yeah. Not nice water in this game. It's like when Kojima posts a movie review or something. Like he tweets out, you know, saw such and such movie and has like a whole paragraph about it. And then versus when he just says, saw the movie with no words. And it's just like, all right, he didn't like this one. Oh, I see. You use it. Okay, yeah, that's what it's telling me to do. The Miiverse water guy would just say, played Infernal Crusade. No comment on the quality of the water. Wait, what? I still can't go down there? Why not? Why not? Didn't I do it? Looking pretty drained to me. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know why. That was like weird and slightly bugged or something. I don't know exactly what was happening there. Why it like gave me the prompt and then there was a cutscene and then it like... Did they really have to name their sewer that? Why did the Romans do that? Some crates floating in the water. If the water level was higher. So I gotta like... Oh, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. This is a puzzle. I just checked this out. Ready? Bam. That environmental interaction, dude. That's actually like kind of sick. Apparently they used to drain the swamps around Rome.
He's right there.
Huh. Well, there you go then. I guess sewers are canon to reality at this time. In some way. And you know, a big city like Jerusalem might have had one. I feel like, so if I hold R or L, hold up, give me a sec to kill this guy. Like the little UI thing that appears in the bottom left corner. Oh, hold up, I got a new attack. Wait, when did I get R plus Y? What does that do? Oh my god. When did I unlock that? Anyway, now I can do that as well. That's cool. Well, like that, this is definitely not as, this is like that's the button layout of the GameCube, of the PS2 and the Xbox, right? That's why they made that look that way. And the GameCube is just like, yeah. We also have a version of this game, but like the button layout's not the same. Honestly, it's crazy they even made a GameCube version of this. I wonder how many copies it sold.
Come here.
I can just pin someone against the wall, so my attacks actually connect. The damage is really good. Well, it's the game overall sold well enough to warrant a sequel, but notably the sequel is not for GameCube. They released the first game for all platforms, and then for the second game, one platform is absent, and yeah, it's this one. This is extremely not the kind of game that's at home on this console. There's like not much else like it on here.
There he is.
Which, I mean, fine by me. Like, I say at home on the console, but like clearly it runs the game fine, so really who cares? but I feel like audience stuff, like, it does kind of matter. Like, this comes up a lot on stream, that Yakuza 1 and 2 HD sold like 4,000 copies total on the Wii U. So, like, there's clearly something about the Wii U's demographic that made people not want to buy that game, especially considering that the PS3 version, released at the same time, sold like several 100,000, you know? So it's not that nobody bought it, it's just that nobody on the Wii U bought it. So, like, I guess probably the GameCube could have had a similar thing going with this game, where it's just like, this is not the kind of thing GameCube owners are likely to want. Yeah, the Wii U bombed incredibly hard, but not that hard. A game selling 4,000 units on the Wii U is bad even by Wii U standards. It is dreadful by Wii U standards, really. And yeah, I think I probably will, Gris. I feel like since I've played this one, well, I'm still working on it, but if I'm playing this game, might as well play the sequel, right? If I have the opportunity to. Dude, this loading screen is so spooky. When it shows nothing and it's just like a Silent Hill monster in the background.
Even nature has fallen.
Wait, so she can pick up and interact with real objects as a ghost?
To save it.
This, like, astral projection thing. Like, is this in the Bible? Can people just do this?
Such sweet, harmless innocence.
Adele.
You must hurry to Petra. If the rite he intends to perform there is not stopped, there will be nothing left to impede the final ritual.
But yeah, I have to,
You cannot know the horrors that await the world if he is able to complete the unholy circle. Paul, I can guide
I have
you
to,
with my
like,
strength.
add all the out-of-region stuff and, like, do one or two other things to the list of Xbox games. And I'm gonna do that once I'm done with the GameCube. Then I'm gonna go in and work on it at that time. And I'll probably add the sequel to this.
Amen. And Paul.
Petra the Lost City. It terrifies me to see how far the power of one evil man can reach. I have to stop the bishop before he destroys everything that is good. Blessed with the power to send ripples of destruction through the ground. Alright, we gotta try that. Oh? Okay, no, it's just like a desert bandit looking guy. For a second there I thought that was a mummy. I thought it was officially time to start fighting monsters. With no warning, but no, this is just a dude. This is different though. We're finally out of the city and we're now doing like desert ruins. They can do backflips. Oh, I should have tried it out on them, right? Bit of a wasted opportunity. Alright, R plus A. Alright. Oh, they're just dead. They're just dead. This guy looks like he's gonna be a sword upgrade guy. But that just killed the normal minions. Camera. I'm gonna get his cool, like, crooked looking sword. Or not. Never mind. Uh-oh. Wait, was that the whole level? Why did it just... Okay. A little bit strange. I wonder if that's one of those things. There's been a number of levels in the game. Like, you could see that it did just dump me on the other side of the door after that loading screen. I wonder if the other versions of this game have that. Because, like, there have been a number of levels that have just been called, like, you know... Like, this is called Petra the Lost City Continued. There have been a number of, like, whatever continued levels. I wonder if that's, like, a memory issue and the Xbox doesn't have it. You just get the full experience. Like that they like chop it up like they did for the Tom Clancy games. Totally different dev, but like same idea. My guy, like, oh wait, no, he's floating. I thought that he had somehow ended up standing on top of the chest. Upgrade for the sacred power of the divine aura. That's probably like it lasts longer now. Well, areas are definitely still split up. It's not like an open world game, probably. But my guess is that these continued levels might not exist on other platforms. That might be a Gamecube limitation. Just based on how fake the loading screen seems. Like, also, remember Super Monkey Ball Adventure? Super Monkey Ball Adventure did this as well, where, like, you can clearly tell where the disguised load screens are on the PS2 version, where like they make you go into a room and like interact with a really slow switch to get the door open, and that's where they load the game on the PS2 version to keep everything seamless. But then, like for the GameCube version, you just also get a loading screen there because they couldn't make it work on the GameCube. It's been good. I actually enjoy this game quite a bit. And I wasn't necessarily expecting to. Dude, please stop backflipping. Alright, so we have to line up something here. I think it's this. Based on... No? Why are the lions pointing at the wall? Maybe we want to get the lions all pointing up. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty cool. Like I like the combat. It's pretty like slow and a little bit like not that clunky. And it feels like a bit more active than you would expect as far as like paying attention and like doing the right moves. It's not just like brainless button masher. Although it kind of is a little bit, but not like totally brainless. I like all the fixed camera angles that make the game look really good. I just generally like the theming of it because you don't really see a lot of like Crusader games. Like this is pretty different. I don't think we've played any Crusader games on the GameCube, and I can't think of any others that even exist. I guess Dante's Inferno a little bit, kind of not really, is like the closest thing. It has like little puzzles every once in a while that aren't that hard, but that just like are a nice touch. Wow, I got nothing for that. This would be like a perfect time to hit R plus A, I feel. Look how many of these like giant blocking assholes there are. We're gonna be here for the next hour. Like they keep covering for each other when I get one knocked down too. It's really annoying. You know what? R plus A. That might kill one of you. No, it didn't kill either of you actually. A lot of people have said, yo, is this Dark Souls? It doesn't have, like, the enemies can dodge roll. I cannot dodge roll. I think that if you just give, I think this dude's name is Paul. I think if you just give Paul a dodge roll, this is just, like, getting dangerously close to being a Souls game. Yeah, the very first enemy in the game just comes dodge rolling onto the screen. It's like, alright. The Treasure of Petra. What could the bishop be doing here? He needs like the final artifact to complete his evil summoning circle. I think this Souls stuff mostly just comes from the fact that we're like a really, like we're like a knight. This is like not a very fantasy knight design, right? This is just straight up like suit of armor, sword, no nonsense, aside from the prayers. But that plus like the fact that it's like a little bit, there's really no fantasy elements here aside from the prayers, but it sort of has like a dark vibe where there's just something like sort of haunted and evil about the world we're traveling through, where everyone suddenly wants to kill you. Like some aspects like that are, I think, what makes it feel a little Soulsy, even though, like, you know, I think any Souls person would play this and be like, no, not even close. Hey, Theo. Yep. Well, I think that's complicated, right? Like, Starbreeze didn't actually make Payday 2. It was like some company they bought. I think is the lore there. But this is the Riddick developers and the Darkness developers. So, it's not nobody. Dude, these are the knights from the first area. You just kind of immediately smash their shield. And kill them in like 5 hits. Dude, I have so many 30 for 30 games left to go that I'm excited to play that I like can't even decide between them. I ended up playing a bunch of Metroid last night. But I had a different one that I was gonna do. That probably has to wait until after Metroid now. I'm like bad at Metroid, as it turns out. I've never beaten the original version before without making a save state at full HP somewhere. The one time I played the game back in the day, you know, because like Metroid 1, whenever you die, it respawns you at 30 HP, no E-tanks. So whenever you die in the game, you have to sit there and grind all your stuff back for like half an hour. It's really stupid. Maybe not quite that long, but maybe if you have all the E-tanks, it takes quite a while to grind back to full HP. So I'm trying to play it without doing that now. And man, the amount of grinding is sad, and I'm not even at Turian yet. I think at this point I've cleaned up most of the items on the map, though. I think I've got pretty much everything outside of, what's-his-face's lair, Ridley's lair, because I haven't even been there yet. But there's not much there. There's only a couple items down there, so I've got like most of the items in the game. Oh, and of course the boss rewards, because I haven't killed either boss. I tried to kill Crusade at the end of the stream last night, and I failed. He got me. It was a little bit sad. I did go in not at full HP, because I was sick of grinding and just wanted to send it. I was like, ah, you just mash rockets on him, how bad could it be? And then he kicked my ass. I was on T2K bot doing it. No commentary or anything, just the raw gameplay. That's where I'm doing all the 30 for 30 stuff. Spooky loading screen. It's like, it really is like Silent Hill looking. That like weird blood flesh monster on it.
Oh, no.
So wait, have they said...
Come, Paul. Drink. I can see that you are weary and worn. I wish I could give you more comfort.
Have they said why the evil, like, the evil, like, demon summoning circles have not corrupted him?
The bishop will begin the last ritual soon.
What's special about
It
this
is a
guy?
sacrifice, which will bring about the end of everything good and holy.
The end of everything good and
He
holy.
intends to sacrifice me. The nightmare that now lies before you is beyond the most horrible of your imaginings. You must be prepared. This living water contains most of my remaining power, which I now give to you. Please, Use it well. This prayer will invoke the power. Itaque fabricator noster metem tonitrum et fulgor insectatores satanae. Amen.
Amen, brother. I took Latin in high school, but I have since forgotten all of it. I have no idea what she's saying. I was very, very bad at that class. Latin is hard. Latin is not free. Strike down your enemies with bolts of divine fire. Percutio or something. The sacred power of divine bolts of fire. Interesting. Oh yeah, perfect. Now I can more easily learn some other languages that I've not attempted to learn. I don't even think it does make it easier, to be honest with you. I feel like that's bogus. I think that's a lie. Because actually, I've also... if you didn't know me better, you'd think I'm some kind of, like, language scholar. Because I also took, like, a semester of French in college, because I had to for weird reasons. And I also took some French before that as well, back in school. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're pretty different. You know, I think it'll help you win the spelling bee if you know Latin. You know all the Latin roots of things, but like, I don't know. All the words are different, like it just doesn't help. The way grammar works is also different, like French doesn't have those fucking declensions or whatever, where like all the words just have like 6 different like well that's normal, but then it's like 6 different endings depending on like grammar shit, but then like split up into like 3 different groups based on just arbitrary whatever Roman people felt like back in the day. So it's like, this word works differently than that one for literally no reason. The whole language is fucked, basically. Latin sucks. It's not like German because... Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. I'm really stupid. I might be really stupid. The spin is not really helping me with this guy. Here, can I like... I have an idea. Can I like scrape him off on the... No. Now we're just fighting back here, which is not an improvement in my situation at all. I was thinking I could get up on those side things and then maybe have him like down under me, and then I could just like snipe him while he's stuck on a wall, but no, that will not be working. I think I'm still gonna get him though. There we go. That was just a healing ointment. That wasn't even a sword upgrade. Wow, okay. Alright, well that was the level then, bye. I might have had to kill him to get the exit level prompt to show up on the door, because I did walk over here, right? And it wasn't giving it to me. Yo! The bishop is indeed the messenger of Satan. He has lured me down to this stinking pit of demons and damned, but even hell has an exit and I will find it. Is it finally time? Are we going through the portal to hell? Oh, we're just in hell. There wasn't even a cutscene. Hell is just a real place. Hell is a place on earth. That's not how that song goes. And we're fighting torsos. Alright, this is what I wanted. We're officially here. There could have been a cutscene. There definitely could have been a cutscene explaining how I got here. But I accept this. Glad to see there's still healing ointments in hell. I feel like the divine fire wouldn't work down here because they're just used to that. You hit him with the fire and they're just like, alright. And I really feel like there should have been a cutscene there. Like, how did we learn that the bishop is indeed this messenger of Satan? He's just declared that as we walk down the stairs into hell. I don't see how we could be missing a cutscene, but like the game is probably just like this. But I feel like they okay, dodge the fireball. But I feel like they could have put something there, but they didn't. I love when they spawn in like the pentagrams or whatever. The pentagrams of fire. We're definitely up to some real Crusade shit now. Nah, it's probably, they probably wouldn't cut an entire cutscene from the game because of disc size issues. They would just like compress it harder, you know? The answer is just compress harder, lower resolution. The PC doesn't even have that load screen. What does it do then? What does the PC version do? Can I well, the music is stopped. I like, maybe I have to holy fire that. Gotta hit it with the yoga fire. Oh, there's still a guy all the way back here. Ow, okay. Gotta be actually respectful of the fire vents. Oh god. He's hitting me backwards into the flames. No. Same text, no cutscene. Yeah. I guess maybe the idea is just that, like, hell is just under Petra. Just generally. or that, like, you know, the presence of the bishop has warped the underground city of Petra into hell. It's just made hell appear here. One of those sorts of situations. And so as we progress deeper into the city just becomes hell. I hate when that happens to me, by the way. Oh, does the PC version look way better than this? I feel like the Riddick games are pretty well known for having like really good graphics on the Xbox. So Starbreeze definitely were like good technical artists. So it wouldn't necessarily surprise me if the GameCube version was just horribly nerfed and the original is like a lot better. I gotta look at... I want to see what the PC version of this looks like. Post the link to the long play you're looking at. I want to see that. Alright, hold up. Let me check this out. Alright, this is hell. Oh, wow. That is dramatic. That is a dramatic difference. Yeah, the PC version of this has some real, like, actual, like, lighting going on. Gives it a really... Yeah, that's... I mean, this is also just being played in much higher resolution. But that's... very funny. Oh man, look at just like some of these daytime levels. When he like goes outside and there's like the lighting, just like the shadows being cast by the buildings. It's all probably just like baked in lighting. But yeah, and all the textures are like super high res. Man, that is a completely different looking game. And that's, even PC versions aside, the GameCube version usually has a lot of downgrades compared to Xbox. I feel like it's common knowledge on the internet that the GameCube is quote-unquote more powerful than the PS2, but is that even true? I've played so many GameCube games that are just like blatantly massive downgrades from the other versions. I just like don't even know if I buy that anymore. Man, these guys are annoying. Thank you. Is the door open? Yes. Who knows? I mean, the PS2 obviously sold tens of millions more units than the GameCube, so developers were definitely targeting the PS2 and not the GameCube in general. The GameCube version was probably an afterthought most of the time. A lot of like big developers like EA and stuff and Activision, they would just outsource the GameCube version to an entirely different developer. Like the PS2 version, like for True Crime New York, the PS2 version is done by what's their faces, Luxaflux, right? But then for the Xbox, GameCube and PC ports. They just had like different porting studios do it. It wasn't even done by like the original developer. Just like handed it off to some randos who totally screwed it up. That's just kind of how it'd be. Oh my god, we're like chopping down there. This is crazy. This hell level is awesome. Yo, later, producer. Yeah, the ending of Matt Hoffman Pro BMX 2 definitely, to me, it sort of stinks of desperation a little bit. I feel like they're like, this game sucks. What do we do? What would be like an interesting kind of rebellious thing to do, you know? Like the punk rock spirit. First person shooter or... Yeah, I'm probably not gonna beat the game today, I think. Just based on how long I remember the long play being. I think the long play on the GameCube version is like 4 hours something. So like there's probably still kind of a lot left after this. Even though we're in hell, I feel like we should kind of be getting to the end. But my guess would be I finish this one up on Wednesday. Not tomorrow, because I'm not streaming tomorrow. The stench down here is overwhelming. For the sake of Adele, I will find a way out from this hellhole. I really want more context as to how Paul got sent to hell. I think it's probably what I said, but I just want to know, like, I must find my way out of hell. It sounds like he was sent to hell, and not just that he wandered down here. Like, hell has an exit. It's the way you came in. He could have just walked back up the stairs when he saw what was down here. Unless there's some reason why he was banished to hell and he can't just, like, go out the way he came. That Y attack just misses a whole lot, doesn't it? Alright, I've been underrating L plus X. L plus X is good. I mean, to me, I think that's fitting for Hell. Hell is an action game where all of the enemies take 1 million hits to kill and constantly block you. Oh, my health is really bad. Okay, stop playing the music. I can heal. It's really funny how you just get the music to stop by healing. Like, oh, dramatic music on? Alright. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Got like the demon hell spawn guy in the corner with the boombox and just turning it off and walking away. I still haven't actually tried it, no. I assume it takes like, hang on, what's the button for it? I'll do it right now. R plus Y. I haven't done it because I assume it's going to take like a lot of meter. Okay, that was garbage. That didn't even kill him. That was awful. That was actually way worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to like use all 4 sections of the meter to like do some kind of massive attack. How disappointing. Hear me out. They should have done like, how's this for a game mechanic idea? When you're in hell, your prayers shouldn't work. Like, I don't think that God can hear your prayers from here. Your prayers should just go unanswered. What? Oh, the door immediately closed behind me. Oh yeah, I would immediately complain about this if they actually did it. But thematically, I feel like that would be cool. Maybe then once you like get to like the deepest part of hell where we find the bishop like doing his ritual, you just become like so pious that God can hear you and your prayers start working again. Yeah, the really good thing about L plus X is it also leaves him open. Also, yeah, look at that. He does. You can really see it when you kill him and he's lying down on the ground. It's kind of low resolution, but that demon does kind of have a package. Unfortunately, they don't quite have... Starbreeze didn't quite have the balls to go for like a full SMT demon design. The demons are a little bit generic looking. Yeah, there we go. I don't have to worry about the blocking guys anymore. I can actually just beat them. I feel like they make so much noise because they take so many hits to kill. The amount of noise that comes out of the demons. Oh my god, I can't kill him. All my attacks are just going right over his head. Oh, we got it. No, no, no. Okay, okay. That guy does a lot of damage. Brother, it's time for you to, well, I didn't mean to do... I actually meant to do the hit the ground for free damage attack there, or that's the prayer I meant to do. But I pressed every wrong button. I got every prayer except the one that I was trying to do. Oh, okay. And we've got the Sword of Eternal Fire. The flames turn into blue when carried by a warrior with pure heart. It's a shame that I'm definitely about to die, because this sword is cool. See, now the dramatic music works, because I don't have any healing. Like, they should, like, try to detect when you have no healing, and then start playing it. Yeah, no. That's not too far back, though. We just hit that checkpoint thing. Nah, this is like my 7th or 8th death. I've died a couple of times. Maybe 5th. I don't know. I feel like these guys get a lot of undeserved hits in because of their shortness. I'm kind of getting odd jobbed a little bit. They're just too short for me to hit. Alright, how are we handling this? No. Alright, that went a lot better. That went a lot better. Now I get the Sword of Eternal Fire. Check that out. Look at the effect on it, where like the flames, like the sword has like a flame trail. Extremely cool. Oh, yes, I would love whatever this is. This is an upgrade for something. Sacred Power of Divine Bolts, the useless one. I might have missed the upgrade for the actual good attacking prayer. Oh my god, bullet hell. What did I just get?
The good Lord always
A
provides.
cleaver. Its broad blade is ideal for cutting these demons to pieces. Oh, exit the level. Yeah, I wasn't looking. Let's see, let me look at the PC version.
Just experienced.
Oh, there's a cutscene. Hold up.
Hovering on the fragile boundary between nightmares and utter madness. As I wiped the cursed blood from my sword, weary and torn, I saw with surreal clarity what must be done and was surprised to feel no hesitation. I was awed by the strength of Adele's will, which kept the forces of hell at bay. The bishop's horrendous plan must be stopped, and Adele's life must be spared, not only for her sake, but for the sake of all mankind. With strengthened resolve, I set my steps back towards the monastery to put an end to this unholy dread.
Damn, is that like the army of hell descending on the monastery? The bishop must have opened a gateway from hell to let the demons out. The plot of this game has become Doom. Literally Doom. Whoops. Guess I've accidentally opened a portal to hell. Hello? How did I do that? How did I do that? I'm just out of bounds now. I can't get back in. Help. Nah, there's no getting back in. My guy can't move. I can't move at all back here. Let's see, is there anything I can think of? Nah, I think we just gotta restart the level. I just like stood over here or something. How did I do that? What was I doing that caused that? I can't get it to happen again. I started was like I just like stepped on one of these stones and then things just like got crazy. Oh, I feel like I didn't used to at some point. Did this just happen? At some point, my knight also attached some blue streamers to his helmet. I don't think those used to be there. Alright, some actual... Whoa, just right out of the cutscene, huh? These guys have so much health. Oh my god. The sword is also ineffective. I was told that that axe was the perfect weapon for chopping up the demons of hell. And here you have this guy who just attacks faster than me, and so all I can do is sit here and watch. Maybe I just do this. Well, that was weirdly effective. I feel like that shouldn't have worked, but it did. Oh, okay.
When I
Camera
founded
freak
this
out.
Monastery 30 years ago,
Look at all of the different villains from throughout the
I
game.
knew that I would be waiting for you, Adele. I needed those powers of yours.
Like, I feel like this cutscene looks like it would be made as a joke. All the models of the enemies just standing there together.
Will be the beginning.
I feel like the bishop is about to, like, sneeze and then trip and fall over. And then all the enemies start laughing, and it's like a fake blooper.
Conquer all. Tonight, at last, we close the circle. With the last ritual, we, my Adele, will loose the bonds of hell and direct its
Also, damn, looking at the PC version of this, the PC version of this cutscene looks so good.
we finish
And this looks like a joke FMV.
crusade by completing the ring. A ring that unites my monastery with hell and will now be consummated by unleashing the plague of evil upon the world. With the sacrifice of this holiest of maidens, the final resistance will be defeated. She is the key, the vessel, the pure and untouched lamb. Oh, my Adele, my beautiful Adele. So often have I conjured images of you that filled me with the most...
Bishop! Useless whore!
Damn, are you trying to cancel the bishop, Theo?
What are you waiting for? Kill him! Finish him!
Am I have to fight all these guys at once? There's no way. Okay, it's only 3 guys. still don't love my chances, to be honest with you. 3 guys is a lot more manageable. Okay, this guy did not block anything. He sucks. I think I came from here. I think we're going this way. No. Guess we're not going this way. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna do this for all the demons in the game. Block everything, wait for your opening, press the B button. And it's really slow, but it will work. Honestly, it's like not even that bad damage, given that I'm hitting 2 people at once with it here. Like the total damage output of 1 attack is pretty decent. Go. Guys are T-posing. They're guarding a mace. The only mace upgrade. I don't think I haven't found another mace upgrade since we initially got the mace. This guy's kind of bad. He doesn't get staggered by the spin like the other ones do. Also, he's just not fucking dying. What is this? Why won't he die? He is 0 HP. Alright, he's stopped. Bye. What is that? Well, he's just... What happened there?
An excellent weapon for
The spikes will penetrate armor. Well, these guys are just really fleshy. They don't have armor per se. Must have come from here. That's a dead end. Do you have the key? Dead guy? No. Definitely no key right here.
I wonder if...
What's this?
Oh, then this is gonna be the key for the other gate. Then hang on, let me just... bye. Ghosts. Spooky ghosts. Hopefully this is like an upgrade of some kind. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this will be the upgrade for, this will be the upgrade for the actually good attack prayer. Yeah, the sacred power of divine shockwave. Now we walk all the way back. Again. Like, they give me the armor penetrating mace, and I'm just fighting ghosts. No armor. It's good to see that the sword still works against ghosts. What just happened? They just like dropped in from the sky, dude. They just airdropped these two into the level. Oh, are they dead? No, they're over here. Okay. Things are starting to like... I feel like reality is starting to break apart in this game. More and more strange things keep happening. I can't save. You don't get to save whenever you want in this game. Yeah, I feel like the bishop's evil ritual is like causing the game to have bugs too. The demons are haunting the game disc. What? How is there more of you? Why are you just standing here? Oh, okay, hello. He's like not activating at the right time or something.
What could this be?
Alright, thanks for the key. Insane game. Honestly, it's a threatening aura when the enemy is so confident he's gonna win the fight that he just lets you get like 3/4 of his health before he even starts moving. Like, yeah, I only need 1/4 of my power to defeat you. Powerful psychological warfare, but unfortunately I have a B button, so I still win. See what I mean about the dodge rolling? Here's some enemies that are doing it. If they just gave me the dodge roll button, we would be in full Souls mode. I would also just be doing that. Would love to proceed to the next level. Alright. The power of darkness is flowing freely here now. I have to find a way out and cleanse my lungs from the foul air of this place. I kind of love the writing too. It's taking itself seriously in a way where it's just like, I don't know. I'm just enjoying it. I like the text boxes between missions, and like when you pick up a sword, and it has some crazy text about the power of the sword. Oh, no need to play the music, we're fine. The choir can go home. Just chilling. They don't seem to have attacks that can break guard, so I can afford to just chill. Stop dodging me. Dude, I've spread the damage out so much. Come on. There we go. Dude, that finisher hit 2 of them at the same time. That was cool. Oh, and we've got the demons from hell here. Good. Yo, what's up, Hydro Media? Thanks for the 64 months. An N64 version of this game would be excellent. It's fixed camera angles, so like you only need one stick. The C stick does basically nothing. I think you'd run into some other problems, but thanks for the sub. I appreciate it a ton, Hydro Media. I hope you've been doing well. I am doing something. I'm still doing, which I guess is a win. I was away at a wedding all weekend. It kinda, I don't know. I don't like being around so many people. I don't like being around so many people, and I don't like how far away it was. Oh, see ya. Guy just fell through the floor into the infinite void under the monastery. Bye. Can't keep up with the youths anymore. Nobody drank anything at this wedding. It was my sister's wedding, so I had to help with like the setup and tear down and shit. And at the end of it, we had so much leftover alcohol, like an insane amount. So many bottles of it had to get moved around. No, before I kill you... Oh, too late, you're dead. Hold up. You pick up the Sword of the Saint. It is a powerful and blessed weapon that was forged in heaven. It is extremely efficient against demon creatures. Extremely spelled with 2 L's for some reason. Is that one of those European spelling things? I've never seen that before. This sword was straight up forged in heaven, dude. What's it doing here? If by the spare you mean my Wii that I gave to her a while back, no. I did see it. It's actually still set up in her living room years later, so I guess she still uses it maybe. But, no. I did not ask for it back. So I still don't actually have any way to play real GameCube games. But I did see it there. It's not packed away in a box. It's front and center. Is this where I came from? No, we're good. No, wait, this is where I came from. Oh, this one... This one has somehow managed to get himself on top of a box. This sword is really efficient against demons. Or extremely efficient. Right, I'll do one more level, and then we'll finish this one up on the next stream. I've been here before, but everything seems to have transformed. The bishop has returned to the monastery to complete the last ritual. I mean, we saw him here. I don't have to believe that the bishop is here. There was a whole cutscene about it. I wish they wouldn't roll so much. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny in like a Dark Souls meme type of way. how much the enemies roll, but I wish they would stop. It does kind of make everything take like 3 times longer when you're fighting the rolling guys. Huh. That's nothing. Oh, here we go. It was just this way. I thought I had come from here. Kinda meant to do that before killing him, but then he's died even though his health bar still had some left. We've got enemies who die before their health bar is empty, and there's enemies who refuse to die after their health bar is empty. That one demon that just kept going for like an extra 20 seconds before randomly T-posing and then vanishing. Nope, I'm just chilling. These guys still take like 1,000,000 hits. Oh, actually, no. It's slightly better at killing them, but slightly. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to do something cool, and that just totally didn't work. Yeah, they have gone from giving me like no more than 3 enemies at a time to now being more like, all right, here's a room with 30 guys. They're just gonna keep appearing. Oh, that's it. Okay. Find the library and seek information on how to defeat this evil man, the Bishop of Darkness. That's the first time they've called him that. He just gets a new name now. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here for today.